Nintendo!
Welcome back to Chalk Zone.
Go back to Chop Suey.
I don't know why I thought
I
just said the first thing that came to mind.
What? Dude, when I was in second grade, I was drawing on a chalkboard with some other students, and I was like, "Whoa, dude, no way!" And I like drew a circle and was like, "Look, it's Chalk Zone." And my friend was like, "No way!" And he drew a circle and then like slammed his head against the chalkboard to go in. And he got in trouble and I didn't. And honestly, that makes perfect sense.
See, no, I'm just imagining actually like draws a circle in the chalk, tries to like slam his head through it, actually smashes through the chalkboard, like, oh hey, it is Chalk Zone.
Oh shit, no way.
I don't remember a single episode of that show. I just remember its premise and the characters.
That's all you really need.
It was just a vibe show. It was so weird. I do remember watching a lot of it. I didn't retain a single thing, by the way.
Yeah. I mean, some shows you do remember, like actual episodes, other ones you don't.
Yeah, I think it was one of those, like, more forgettable shows. Like, you know what show has really, really fucking memorable episodes?
What?
The Simpsons.
Yes. Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Of all the shows, I've met a lot of people who have watched a lot of shows, right? The Simpsons, most reliably, people will know that, like, the entirety of an episode. I like made a reference to like, in this house we follow the laws of thermodynamics. Yeah. And my friend was like, oh, wasn't that from the episode where, I don't remember the episode, but he was like, wasn't that from the episode where this happened? And I was like, I don't know. And I looked it up and he listed the entire plot aside from that gag.
Yeah, I actually do remember what episode that was specifically.
What plot was it? I'm really curious.
The PTA disbands.
Oh, right.
That's both the name of the episode and the plot of the episode.
And the plot. You know, shout out. It's
right.
like the cat says gup video.
Alright, to talk about the game for a second. Yeah, so we need to, in order to, cross the border, we have to jump over the border line. Which is a jump rope.
Okay.
Try to jump the rope, or I mean, try to jump the royal borderline.
Suffering builds character.
Man, that was incredible. Now it's your turn, Luigi. Let's try to see you jump.
Yeah, jump, man.
Man, that
I
was
get
incredible. All right, Mario, you two, and Luigi, try it together. Whip, whip,
Oh, this is
love
helping you
watching
practice how to control them
different
both
people
separately, right?
Play this mini game and then like spectacularly fuck it up.
Oh,
I mess it up a couple times myself. It's just one of those, like, they do get you in a couple areas, and the speed is enough to throw you off guard too.
well, yeah. Oh, that's tricky.
The thing to watch out for,
Tricky.
when, in regards to when it finishes, is you can see the Mario 1 flagpole in the background and how it's slowly rising. Game over. Fuck you, Luigi. You fucked the whole thing up.
I am the Mario flagpole.
You know,
No.
I think the least realistic part of this isn't the fact that in order to enter a municipality, you need to just like literally play a game of like intense jump rope. It's the fact that if you mess up the process of crossing the border, you are allowed to immediately try again, which is not how any country has ever done anything, like ever.
You're right.
They make you wait like 4 months minimum.
I was gonna say 6 months.
It's definitely like, I think Canada's a little more forgiving. I can't remember, which is dumb because one of my partner just like moved to Canada, so I should be familiar with this, but I'm not.
It's like Luigi fucks it up. It's like, all right, sorry, nope, come back in 6 months, and then like Cackletta has taken over the world in that time.
A timer starts up on the screen, and it is the number of hours in 6 months, and you literally can't play the game.
It specifically looks like the Majora's Mask timer, but it's for 6 months instead of 3 days. As long as you have a map, you'll feel safer. Press select to view the menu screen and check out that map. Yeah, so, there you saw the little settings for the Game Boy interface, application there,
Game Boy interface.
Because on the regular Game Boy Player software, select, since the GameCube does not have a select button, it's used with X and Y instead, but on this, it's used with Z. Which I think Z makes more sense, but... Improvements are demanded to prevent an increase in intruders.
What happens if you land on those? Are they just shiny spikes when they electric shock you?
They hurt.
Well, spikes and electric shocks would hurt. That does not answer my question.
They hurt.
Carrie, spikes only hurt you because you're weak-willed.
Oh.
Yeah, you just
I
never
didn't will my skin to be
never built up your
armor.
immunity.
Yeah, you never built up the resistance. You didn't hook yourself with like dull spikes and then slowly.
I didn't create a 1-inch callus around my entire body.
That green pipe right there is for fast travel to get from place to place later on in the game. But since it's the only one so far, yeah, you can't go anywhere with it. You're gonna see.
That's my favorite pipe.
You're gonna see a few moments where I do not know what I'm doing, because I actually only played this game one other time years ago, so, yeah.
Bunny Goomba. They look like bunnies.
It's a fly.
A Goomba. It looks
Have
like
you
a Goomba
guys
bunny.
seen the fucking video of that dude where it's like guys raised by dads, guys raised
by
their moms, guys raised by flies?
Yes.
Bro, that whole like joke and like that bit has spread like a fucking cancer around my workplace.
It is so funny, though.
It's so funny. Whenever it's a lot of the guy officers, but like whenever we see each other like in passing, we'll just do like the face rub and the hand rub.
Oh shit, lore time.
Oh lord. Oh, hey man.
Hey, Mario, great timing. I can use a hand here. I'm kind of stuck.
Help me, Step Mario.
Bowser, god damn it!
Look,
Fuck.
keep your diet jokes to yourself. They're not funny. Oh, Gabe plays this guy, I guess.
That could be that Bowser, the great Koopa King, is falling into my cannon. How amusing!
Who dares speak to me so?
I'm Tolstar, the great and famed King of Stardust Fields. I heard tales of you, but you aren't very impressive in person. If you want me to get him out of there, little people, you must pay in coins. I will set him free for all of your coins. And I'll even keep this most embarrassing incident a secret.
What? That's not fair!
Roger Rabbit.
Wow.
Pardon me, I'm not sure I heard you correctly just now. You give me all 119 of your coin?
I love Bowser's tears. Oh my gosh.
They're like snot dribbles.
Yes.
Why, these are Mushroom Kingdom coins, aren't they? This is the Beanbean Kingdom. I suppose I'll have to calculate their value in local currency. Let's see. At today's exchange rate, 119 mushroom coins are worth 10 Beanbean coins. Well, sorry, for only 10 Beanbean coins, I can't guarantee the secret won't flip out. Yes, that means I'll need an additional 100 Beanbean coins. Go find them in Stardust Fields and bring them back to me. Then I'll help you, Koopa King.
Yeah, Mushroom Kingdom is going through a,
Tolstar.
economic crisis right now.
I was gonna say, It's not a strict implication, but it is a strong implication that if there is an exchange rate between the Mushroom Kingdom and the Beanbean Kingdom, that means that there is a Mushroom Kingdom and Beanbean Kingdom like stock market.
Oh my gosh.
Which means that there are people who are probably toads, actually. They're probably toads. Who are like stockbrokers. And that means that they're in like a recession. There have been toads that have like killed themselves by jumping off buildings in like Great Recession.
Oh my god. Wait, but there's no fall damage in Mario.
Oh no!
3D toads, they will die.
The 3D toads die. The 2D ones live.
The 2D sprites are okay.
Oh my god, what else was I going to say? Right. Yeah, we were talking about Bowser's Tears, right? Yeah, that scene with Bowser's Tears. So I want to mention this because in Puyo Puyo 2, one of the enemies that you can face off against is named Penody. He's a boy who plays a flute and he's really bad at it, but that doesn't really matter. When you beat him, he has tears like those, but they are hitting against each other like clacker balls.
Wow, I actually hate that.
You hate that?
Yeah.
Disapprove.
Waha!
Wendy does not care for your fucking tears.
Your politics bore me.
I'm sorry. Whenever anyone mentions that quote, I always think of that low quality picture of that like fat Hispanic kid sitting on all the Pepsi boxes. Politics bore me. You're like that of a pouty child.
Gabe, I'm not gonna lie.
It's a fucking friend meme.
It's good.
That voice you did just now reminds me of reminds me a bit of your Walter White voice. Specifically, your
What?
Walter White voice.
One more time? I didn't catch that.
You didn't catch that? Am I cutting
No,
out?
I didn't know my. No, you're not.
No,
I fucking clonked my fucking mic like a moron.
Oh, okay.
Gabe
I
gave
said
himself a fucking
that
concussion
specific
and died.
voice you did just there reminded me of specifically your Walter White voice.
My Walter White voice?
Yes.
Does Gabe have a Walter White
Jesse,
voice?
Jesse, I'm the one who knocks.
Oh.
Yeah, that one.
I am the one who makes the microwave meal.
I am the one who throws the pizza on the roof first try.
Don't put the silverware in the microwave, Walter.
Walter, put your dick away, Walter.
I don't want to have sex right now.
Right now.
I'm not gonna have sex with you, Walter.
I don't have time for this, Walter. You need to get the 100 Bean coins, Walter.
Get to work in the coin. Get to work in the fields.
You know what? One of my friends, you saying the pizza thing reminded me of this.
Mm.
Something that my friend's been talking or been using recently is
Heroin?
so this is the
Carrie!
thing. Here's some what did Carrie say?
Heroin.
Not true.
Sorry, keep going.
Lomg toad. So here's some Warhammer 40k lore. I don't know basically anything about Warhammer, but this has been told to me by 3 different people who were really into Warhammer. So I assume it's true.
Okay.
And that's like the orcs, their form of magic is like almost entirely based on like their belief.
Oh, right, with the whole painting
so,
things
like,
red to make it. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so because they believe that painting like spaceships red will make them faster, and because their magic is based on like how strongly they believe something, because they all think that red makes their spaceships go faster, and they do it. Red does actually make their spaceship go faster, and like none of their ships have like engines. Like they just
Yeah, they just propel themselves because they
just
think it
believe
just
that the
goes
ships
fast.
can fly, and that's how the ships are able to fly.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where it's like everybody's favorite fact about Warhammer. And so one of my friends has been doing like, you know, this is the orc painting the ship red of like whatever. Like a really common like Elden Ring like lore fact is like Radon, who's huge, his horse is tiny.
Yeah.
And it like doesn't make sense how his horse, his emaciated horse, is able to carry him, and it's actually because Radon has like mastered gravity magic, so that he could ride his tiny horse.
Yeah, which is also why he's able to do his falling star shit.
Yeah. He messaged me the other day, and he was like, Radon mastering gravity magic in order to ride his horse is the orcs painting their ships red of Elden Ring lore. And I'm gonna say that, what's his name? The actor's name who played Walter White? Bryan Cranston. Bryan Cranston getting the pizza on the roof the first try is the orcs painting the ships red of Breaking Bad.
They ordered so many pizzas.
They ordered a bunch. It is a hilarious fact. Like, the producers just like look over at the pile of pizzas and they're like, okay, I guess we didn't need to do that.
If you use your high jump, you can climb ledges that you could never climb on your own. No! Press start to change positions! I can't. I don't know what I was gonna do. I wanted to have one of the, like, the green one deeper and the red one higher pitch, but I can't make it work, man.
You know, this exact moment right here. This exact moment right here. This was years ago. I was on, like, scrolling through who was live on Twitch, and I saw that Vinny was live on Twitch.
Yeah?
And he was doing this part, and he did the fucking spin beat, which was the first time I'd ever heard it.
Spin!
Yeah, spin! And it was the first time I'd ever heard him do it. And then I was like, wow, this is really funny. I wonder if this is, like, gonna be clipped later. It's like a day later, I type in YouTube, Vinesauce Vinny spin, and then I found out he had done many more. My name is Genome Soldier,
and I
like to
spin. There are more actions that brother. Training complete. Ready to return?
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, so basically, these are special actions that you can use in the overworld. With, like, when Mario is in front, Luigi can use him as a literal springboard and they both do a high jump together. And if Luigi's in front, Mario can jump on top and they can spin!
That's the perfect cutoff.
By the way, why is, like, the border of the Beanbean and Mushroom Kingdom a fucking, like, military installation?
North and South Korea.
Because of the war.
The war.
The Civil War?
It's not a civil war, they're separate kingdoms.
Well, they are now after the Civil War.
Damn, the lore.
They're not a war anymore, but one time a long time ago.
Not being civil about it, they're certainly being a bit more aggressive than that.
Between the Shroomers and...
shooting people is civil, Carrie.
Civil?
Yeah. Stop being woke.
Oh, that made me laugh. It was funny.
Sure did, yes, it did make you laugh.
When I laugh and people identify that I did laugh, confirming it.
Huge if true.
Huge if true.
You know what? This is the second time I've said this to somebody in this Discord call. The first time was off recording, but oh boy. That is very much a thing that we were talking about in the part that goes up tomorrow. People laughing and then finishing it off by saying that was funny.
Yes! I do that, it's so crazy.
Yeah,
that's funny.
When you master a technique in the field, you can also use it in battle. Since you have mastered the high jump and spin jump, you can now use these techniques in battle. We must confirm technique mastery in combat simulation. Holy shit, there's 6 of them.
one of the voices that you do for these guys, Evan, sounds like the acne-ridden like fast food worker from The Simpsons.
Oh my god, yeah. So there are a lot of tutorial guys like this where one's red and one's green, and I guess what I was trying to go for with these, but I think I'll try to do a better attempt with someone else, is actually Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. Which is, like, they have the same kind of vocal thing going on there. Okay, let's see your attacks, Mario.
Mermaid Boy and Barnacle Man.
Well, as you could say, it's grown dark. The eclipse has come.
The eclipse is come?
I said it has come.
Oh, God.
Is that why the cow jumped over the moon?
What?
That doesn't make any sense, and I don't
even
want it to
get
make
that.
sense. Please
No,
don't
because
explain it to me.
All right.
Yeah, you're being arrested for cringe.
For cringe. Maximum cringe.
Fine,
Misdemeanor
fine.
level.
Maximum
No,
cringe.
felony level
Me when I
cringe.
violate one of the local government statutes.
No, that's not
Felony
felony
level
level cringe yet. Yeah,
cringe.
just misdemeanor cringe.
That actually is sick as fuck to say, though.
Felony versus misdemeanor. I just did my DPSST brush up too, so that's even funnier.
These cooperation techniques are basically what is used in place of shit like magic, or PSI, or skills.
Place of shit like shit.
It
What?
uses it uses BP, which is bros points.
Bean points.
Bean points.
Tommy and that brother was so good.
Wait a minute.
so quiet.
It's one of the Beanbean Kingdom. Gabe, do you know what time it is?
Huh.
It's bean o'clock.
Oh. You guys know what the bean clock is?
The bean clock? I think I know what the bean clock is.
It's the
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know what the
that
bean
was
you
my
should share it anyway.
that was my Steam profile picture for a little bit. Was the bean clock?
It's such a good image, though. I love that it's like baked beans too, which is like the worst, like to clean up.
I was
Like, above and
exposed to it from a friend who was who got on Discord one night drunk, already laughing, like he joined the call laughing, and he wouldn't explain what he was laughing about, and he just kept like muttering something under his breath, and so we were like, "Tiger, what the fuck are you saying?" And he's like,
Tiger.
"Bean clock," and then he fucking put it in. He put it in all of the available text channels.
Okay. You know
Just
what?
to make sure everybody saw it.
Do you know what the problem with this is, Gabe?
Oh.
This sounds like something that you would do while sober.
That is true.
I don't know if that's just something about how he acts when drunk or how I act when sober, but either way, there's the bean clock and shit.
He becomes incredibly based when drunk.
Do not ask me my political opinions when drunk. Based in red pill.
And it's not even actually anything. It's just incoherent gibberish.
Yeah, like
That's actually
This
why
is
you don't
the
ask,
reason-
is because you like actually just won't comprehend it.
Yep.
you won't understand.
Oh, my garage. Lovely.
Me on my garage.
Yep.
I don't.
You're in my garage.
Just got this new Koopa
Antiquated.
Cruiser here.
But you know what I like more than Koopa Cruisers? Knowledge.
Peach's voice.
Peach. Yeah. Princess.
Oh, I love her.
That's right.
Princess Peach.
Number. No.
What, we
No,
have
you
more
got
than
it.
one Princess
Go,
Peach?
go. You got it.
Stop with one Chill's voice. I'm never gonna stop with Chill's voice.
I
You
know
got it,
once
you
you get
got it.
started,
It's
you
over my
can't stop.
brain like a parasite.
Listen.
I'm just filling out those like surveys at the psychiatrist. Like once I start drinking, I can't stop. And he's like, "Why is this about Chill's
Everybody
voice?"
has to do the Chill's voice at some point. Unfortunately, some of us are better than others. Like Carrie can't finish a complete sentence without laughing.
I finish complete sentences without laughing all the time. See, I just did it.
Can you do it in the Chills voice, though?
I can do it in the Chills voice.
Oh, okay. That was...
Okay. Okay.
I've been leveling up. I've been practicing in my sleep.
You've been leveling up.
Oh my god.
How are you grinding XP on it, dog?
I don't know. I'm asleep. I can't tell you.
That sucks. I'd
Next
really
time,
like to find out your XP form method.
next time on June Pro Comms, Carrie reaches max level. And then she becomes
Maximum
unstoppable.
chills. I reach 0 Kelvin maximum chills.